The fast and easy way with the car start
Take one of the first
1000
50 callers right now, and they'll send you a complimentary bridge for your
$39.99.
one 727
People wake up worrying about their job and paying their bills. People in third world countries wake up worrying if their children.
Pick up great savings and great service at Twin City Automotive, 111 North Dawson Street in Uricksville, or 127 North Worcester Avenue in Strasburg.
You can be a social entrepreneur. With USAGoodness.com, money working from home by helping to feed starving children in poverty-stricken areas. How great is that? The only tools you'll need are a telephone, internet access, and a good work ethic. We'll teach you how to be a social entrepreneur. USAGoodness.com or call 800-301-6177.
Well, this. McDonald's new Cherry Berry Chiller from McCafe.
Go on, eat it.
True that.
Available for limited time. Participation varies.
Margarita Waves, that was the film that starred Frederick March. And well, never mind, forget all. It has nothing to do with the Abbott Costello show. 1943. Hey, Abbott, what's happening?
It's the Abbott Costello Show. Produced and transcribed in Hollywood tonight for your listening pleasure. So hold on to your chairs, folks, for here they are. What happened and
Mrs. Miles is gonna be mad. I'll explain it to Mrs. Miles. I swear to my second. I said you gave it Copperfield. You failed to spit it. You all square. What did you say back? I was giving him the chicken. I could spoil the whole network right here, but I won't. Don't stand there like an idiot. What have you got to say? Good morning, me. I just
The peace of mind of skilled nursing in the nurturing environment of our patient's own home. Amber also provides personal care, physical therapy.
John Deere and Ohio State merchandise, Budweiser mugs, Harley Davidson
He's very fast. I'm trying to get out of here before you get to the top.
Twin City Pharmacy and Gift Shop, the local good neighbor pharmacy, located at
Hope you're on it. I hope you will. You will. Now, you
Also, call the Trinity Medical Group at 740-922-0000. We offer board-certified.
You drive. I said I drive. No, you don't drive it. I drive it. Why what? And you drive. Why should I drive when you got to drive? No, I am going to drive. Look, Costello, I'm renting and you drive, and I drive. And we both drive. No. I mean that I drive, although it's a you drive. When you say you drive, you don't mean me. You drive because me don't drive. Now you've got it. Now it's not. Now you've got it. Yeah, but take it easy. Don't try to give me any trouble. That's too bad. What hurt them? Nothing hurts them. Look, every company has to have a head. Not this company's head's hurt. Then let him take a nap. It hurts to drive all over the country. If it hurts to drive all over the country, why should I drive the pump? We didn't get hurt. You don't get hurt. It's hurt company. Hurt company. I don't want to hurt nobody. Will you listen to me? What do you mean? What am I supposed to buy? Me, that's close. That's why I can't go. Oh, yeah. What do you mean, I only got a puny egg on. Oh, get out of here. Only this egg honey. Only this egg honey. No, please. Just you too. Okay, now let's start. I want to meet you on a date. Wait. And floor. Wait a minute. There's only one floor. Speak to me, Costello. Are you all right? What can I do for you? The boy up on my bed. Now, I've never been through humidity in all my life. Humidity? Yes, humidity, please. Let's go to this damn hotel. You can't check out. You just checked in. Oh, it's a gift in. Oh, never mind. You can't leave. Now, we've got to see Veronica Lake. Okay, but if I stay, I want a room right close to hers. That's easily arranged. The steak is in 104. Now, but you're 105. If you got nothing closer, never mind, please. Grab the bags and let's get to our room. Right over there. Here's the key. Look, who's in our room?
I don't see the house. Who's that?
Lace curtains around all the mice holes. Why do you do that?
The highest class mine.
Oh, come on, let's get out of here. Now, listen, Costello. Hey, Abbott, that's Hilda knocking on the door again. What's the problem? I'm going to put her off my knees, paddle her. All right, you asked for it.
It's your purse. I thought you were only 3.5.
It's Veronica Lake.
Yes, fellow. I came here because the roof right there, you want to see me.
Oh, my God. See, Abbott, she said the same word. She said damn hotel, too.
Daphnis has nothing to do with it. I said humiliate. They humiliate. They humiliate. Now, do you understand?
Yes, ma'am. Everybody that's going to dance. Pay attention to Miss Lake.
Yes, Costello. I'll have you know that I studied Latin at my Mesa. Mesa means mother. Mesa means father.
After all, I mean, good Veronica. Never mind. You're making a picture of my own. My director's waiting for me now out on the deck. I'd like to go with you. How do you got here? On a jackass. You ever ride a jackass? No. And you better get on to yourself.
With their own home business. To find out how you can make more money working from home, go to 800-480-2102. That's 800-480-2102.
If you've had your interest rates increased, or you just feel like you can't get out from under your mounting debt, we can help. Before you file bankruptcy or enroll in a consolidation or settlement program, give Bankruptcy Alternatives a call and find out why having an attorney may be the best. That's 866-505-4154. 866-505-4154.
I'll fix it. Might have so much footwork to become my good fast. They won't. Never mind that. Put down Mr. Fisher. I know the colonel. We've got to get Chronicle Lake on a picture. All right, there's the rest.
We've had a lot of experience here. I was in the back room.
I was one of the people.
7th to Burkholder, pulling off the 38 car of McClintock. Still with some issues on his ride. Now, Todd Ripley looked pretty good for his first start of the year. Doug Meyer looked really good coming from the back of the pack to finish up in that number 4 position as he challenged Randy Smart, the division front runner. But claiming the victory in our fast heat for the Summit Racing Economy Modified, the Canton Auto Sales, StiltHomers.com, number 5 of Canton's Justin Courtney. Two car for Adam Stewart tonight. Day starting on the field. They had problems with that car in qualifying. Hopefully they got those fixed. If they did, he'll probably break out of his qualifying time. Day actually was better last night in practice and during today's practice than he was in qualifying by about a second. The 11 of Joe Usage in the second starting spot. Joe Usage starting second in car 11. The 110 starting third, driven by Mike Green. Car number 4 is Matthew Mills, the rookie in the division. Number 2 of Lee McCreary on the inside lane. The 15 of Greg Hull on the outside. McCreary did not get a chance to qualify. He had problems with the car as he tried to qualify earlier. 15 of Greg Hull on the outside. The 51 of Bill Westlake making his return to racing at Midvale. And back of that car is really down on the 51 of Westlake. The 82 of Tom Ertl finishing up the field in the 8th starting position. Day and Usage to the green. Day through turns 1 and 2, gets off the second corner, pretty good down the back stretch. Here's up the 110 for the second spot. McCreary is the number 2, racing for 4th. McCreary up to third. Back to the fourth spot. Two-lap finish coming up the line this time for Ron Day and the Stewart Ford. And Ron Day has gone under his qualifying time. Here comes the number 2 car, McCreary. McCreary for the lead now with the 11. He'll be halfway this time, 4 laps. 4 laps to go for the 110 of green. Pushing time, McCreary looking to the side. McCreary finds the opening to the bottom groove. Green opens it up, coming off the groove. McCreary for the lead. And it's Green. The 110 closing the door. .110 of Green trying to close the door on Green. Turn number 4 back underway. 4 laps. Modified. And Houston does the wide thing, drops back to the inside to protect that groove. In the number 2 position, your leader, the car. Up to McCreary. 4-3rd, the 4 Mills, and the number 15 is Greg Hole. Third spot. Coming to the white flag for the number 2 of the 11 of Houston, running second, Mills, running third, battle for fourth, it's the 15 of Hole, the 110 of Green, and the checkered flag, turn number 4, the 2 of McCreary picks up the victory, contact between Mills, second, Mills to third, fourth spot to Hole, and finishing fifth, the 110 of Green. Your winner in car number 2, New Philadelphia, is Lee McCreary. The M&D Design, Canton Auto Sales, Double Legal Tattoos, and Car Automotive Car picking up the win. Car number 82, Don Boron Jr. starting on the pole. The 2 of Joe Liner starts on the outside of row number 1. Row 2, the 13 of Bill Shimko. And the 131 of Tom Early. The 31 of Bill Londo starts 5th. The 50 car of Joe Oliver starts 6th. The 6 of Mike Martin starts on the inside of row number 4, and top qualifier Teddy Oliver starts 8th in the 49. So there's our 8 cars and our fast heat for the Midvale Speedway Pure Stock Division. Again, spectator drag sign-up available in the patio of the scoring tower. Don Boron Jr. and Joe Liner, front row of our fast heat for the Midvale Speedway Pure Stock. Here we go, turn 4 to the white stripe, beginning of the straightaway, and we're underway. Joe Liner the advantage momentarily, but Boron fighting back in the 82 car. Liner a little bit stronger, middle of the back stretch going into the turn. Liner running good in that second groove. Boron trying to stay alongside instead of Liner still gives Boron room though. He hadn't quite cleared him, now he does. Coming off the second turn into the lead, Joe Liner, the veteran. The outside, here comes the 131. Tom Early tonight is a rocket, and that rocket nearly exploded in turn 4. The outside retaining wall, but able to keep it off the wall, keeps on rolling. In second place, Boron. Third is Simcoe. Fourth place is Avil. Fifth is Martin. And the battle for sixth between the 50 of Joe Oliver and the 49 of Teddy Oliver. The leader is Joe Liner. Off the pace now early in the 131 after looking strong there for a lap or two. Has dropped off the pace after getting sideways. Otto up to third. Jimco off the pace in the third seat. Mr. Awesome Bill Shimko up the track, pushes high in turn number 2. Martin runs the field. 6 cars. He's Joe Oliver race side by side and halfway. Officially 5 laps in with 3 to go. Officially 5 in, 3 to go. To be 2 to go this time for the number 2 car of Joe Liner. Liner with 2 laps remaining. White flag this time for Liner. Plenty of distance between himself and Goron. Holding on to second. Coming to the checkered flag in turn number 4 will be the number 2 car. Joe Liner, second place. Goron, just under Goron. Third place car, the 31 of Avil. Fourth is Oliver. Fifth is Martin. And sixth place, the 50 of Joe Oliver. The absolute machine tools. Number 2 from Dover, the winner, Joe Liner. Joe Liner goes over there too. Number 5 was Vince Martin starting on the pole. The 22 car of Tim Lynn starts second. Joe Liner goes right by the walk. I don't get into that. 74 car starting third, Bob Passwaters Jr. The 11 of TJ Barker. Barker back behind the wheel tonight after Hoopengarner drove it a couple weeks. The 0 of George Bowers starting 5th, and the 9 of Nick Harmon starting in the 6th position. This is the second heat for the pure stock division, ready to go next time around. Vince Martin in the 5, Tim Lynn in the 22 to the green. Lynn came up about a lap shy of picking up his first heat race win a week ago. Goes into the lead with TJ Barker taking second. Lynn up the track. Barker, front track, coming off the turn. Just look it up. On the back stretch. There goes the nose piece on the 5 of Vince Martin. Martin will pull to the infield. We're still underway. Bad break for Vince Martin, but Martin was really a sitting duck with that engine issue. The 11 of TJ Barker. Barker goes into the lead. Sideways. Tim Lynn running third. Passwaters in the 74 running fourth. Gonna be 3 laps in. 3 laps in this time, 5 laps to go for TJ Barker. Barker leading, Harmon second, third spot is Lynn. Lynn hanging on to a loose race car. The 74 Passwaters in fourth. Bowers in fifth halfway, shown by Jason Neely this time. 5 laps in, 3 laps to go. 11 of Barker. Passwater's racing with Lynn. Passwater into run 65. Close the door, will be able to do so far. Passwater will pull off into the pit. Bob Passwater's future pit side, crosses for the 74. White flag, time, 1 to go, 11. TJ Barker. Oh, in trouble down in turns 1 and 2. We got a yellow. We got a caution coming out. Have a nice round of applause for your winner, TJ Barker. Big track compacts on the raceway. Rich Dunlap back in action, former compact champion, starting on the pole. And the number 50, the 157 of Tom Barrett back in action, starting second, the 27th feature winner last week, that's Brayton Swaney. He starts third. Starting fourth, the number 8 car, Jeffrey Orr. Starting fifth, the number 57. Tonight, the number 57, driven by Larry Ennis. Starting sixth, the number 22 car, Rector, Kyle Rector, the top qualifier tonight. 09 of West Ennis, starting on the inside of the final row. And the final starter is Michelle Walker in the 43. Lights are out, coming into green off of turn number 4. The 50 of Rich Dunlap, the 157 of Tom Barrett coming off of the 4th turn for the green. The big track compact in action for their heat. They've got a pursuit later, then a feature. Ready for racing, turn number 4. Tom Barrett into the lead, the 157 car. The 8 of Jeffrey Orr looking to the outside. Here comes Dunlap back to the 50. For second place. Dunlap and Orr. Top qualifier, Kyle Rector. Was a line quicker than the rest of the field. Qualifying session, running pretty good in the outside lane. Also running pretty well is the 43 car, Michelle Walker. Racing back there with the 09 car of West Ennis. And just tried to qualify, didn't have a transponder on the car. And side by side with the 43 of Walker. Rector boxed in right now. For the second spot, the 22 car, Kyle Rector. And the number 8 of Ford. Ford Texas. Rector for the lead. Rector on the outside of Barrett coming off of turn number 2. They race down to that stretch for the number 1 position. 2 laps to go. 6 laps into the line. This time by for Barrett. Your leader is Rector. number 2, we have a lap and a half to go. Middle of the back straightaway, Rector, the advantage. Barrett running second. Coming off of turn number 4 to the checkered flag, the 22 car. Our Rector picks up the victory, 157. Aaron finishes second, third spot to the 8 of Orr, fourth the 09 of Ennis, and fifth spot to the 27 of Sweeney. 8-lap heat race for the compact division complete. Let's hear it for your winner, top qualifier in the heat race winner, Kyle Rector. Green and underway for the small oval stock compact. 8 cars, our biggest kill on the small oval this season. Gets the green. Chris Blue for the 151. Gary Gibson, the 83 for the number 1 spot for the last one. Gibson leading. Second place is Blue. Third place is Colton Bryan. Fourth is Wayne Southbury. And fifth, the 0. The 0 car tonight. For the stock compact heat race event, Gary Gibson, the 83, Chris Bloom in the 151, the 21 of Colton Bryan, the 29 of Blaine Southbury, 133 of Don Boron. Yellow still out as they come off of turn number 4. And one more time around for the green. Starting in the 6th spot will be the 0 of Tim Frederick, the 50 car of Dan Bucky. Rounding it out, the number 12, Corey Evie, driving the Grasshopper Gary Murray's car. So Corey Evie in the number 12 for this heat race for the compacts. On small oval, the 83 of Gary Gibson, the 151 of Chris Blue to the green. We're underway. 1 lap in, 7 laps to go. Bloom, oh boy, and around goes Southbury. Southbury in the 29 car, losing the front nose piece, but we keep on rolling. Southbury, the 29, your leader, the 83 car, Gary Gibson. Your point leader, Southbury, car beat up a little bit, but still looks to be running okay. Good news for him. Yeah, running real good down through 1 and 2 as he gets around Evie in the 12. 83 of Gibson, your leader. Colton Bryan, your top qualifier tonight, racing with the 83 of Gary Gibson. 151 of Bloom there too. Six laps in, 2 to go for Gibson. This time by 2 laps remaining for Gary Gibson. Bryan still working the high lane. Gibson protecting the bottom well down in turn number 2. Bryan looking for a way around his Make some contact a time or two. We come on to the white flag. Final circuit for Gibson. Coming to the checkered flag, Gary Gibson will pick up the victory. Both runs across the line in second. Chris Blue third. Fourth place to Bunty. Fifth place to Salisbury. Sixth place to Boron. Seventh place to the Zero. Tim Frederick is finishing eighth. Corey Evie in the number 12. So Gary Gibson picks up the win in the stock compact heat race. Good run for the 83, the G&B Racing Blaine Salisbury sponsored car. Midvale Speedway, fastest qualifier starting in the back. Slowest of the 10 qualifiers starting in the front. 99 cars. Derek Rule starting up front. The 06 of Larry Baker starting in the second position. The 13 of Virgil Ravenscroft the third. Starting third. Starting fourth. The 64 of Ed Midall. In the fifth starting position, the 1 of Brian Smith starting sixth. The 17 of Bob Snyder Jr. The 2 of Jimmy Carter, the 63 of Rick Siblin, top qualifier Bubba Smith. If you get passed in this race, you are eliminated. 9 cars, 9 laps, there is only 1 car is left. Here we go. In the 1 and 2, oh, Ravenscroft. They follow on hold into the second turn. Here comes Brian Smith making a hold over the low side. Jimmy Carter running the outside lane. Jimmy Carter down into turn 1. Carter working the high side. He eliminates the 17 Snyder. Snyder has been eliminated. Snyder is out of the race. Tossed it out. Now Ravenscroft. There's only 1 left. Watch for Carter. Try to make a move early. He went to the outside lane on the opening start. Here we go. File so far, Jimmy Carter ready to make it. And Larry Baker misses turn 3. That opens the door for Ravenscroft. Third for the second position on the inside of Baker. That will keep the door open for Midall. That's Bubba Carter. Baker getting into the outside lane. Bubba Smith in the number 12 trying to eliminate Rick Sipla for number 5 position. Leading the way, Derek Gould will be halfway this time. 5 laps in. Carter hasn't been able to mount another challenge under this green flag run. Ravenscroft looking much better here. Getting past 10 yet. Bumper to bumper in 3-4. Top 2 in points, Rick Sibla and Bubba Smith going hard at it for that final position. Ravenscroft opens the door for Midall. Midall trying to eliminate Ravenscroft in the number 2 spot. So Ravenscroft eliminated. He gives room for Smith and Sibla to both make it through. And we're coming to the white flag. It'll be the white flag this time. Final circuit coming up for Derek Rule. Good between our top two in points at the back of the pack. Zibla and Smith. Oh, Smith got sideways. Coming to the checkered is going to be Derek of Jimmy Carter. 63 of Rick Zibla fourth and Bubba Smith fifth in the number 12. They were racing hard for that fourth position. That's extra points, or at least one extra point. Smith at the 12 and Zibla at the 63 are the top two of the point standing. Smith is the point leader. The last 2 years was the point champion, 2 of the last 3 years. The point leader coming into the night, Rick Zibla. But your winner of this pursuit race is car number 99, Derek Brule. Ron Dagan, the 62 car, starts up front. The 110 of Mike Green starts second, starting third. The 4 of Matthew Mills starting fourth. The 5 of Justin Courtney. The 16 of Bill Burkholder starts fifth, starting sixth. The double 0 of Todd Ripley. Starting seventh, the number 12 of Alex Rosenberry. Starting eighth is Randy Smart, the point leader, in the 17. Starting ninth, the 53 of Dave Donovan. Starting 10th, top qualifier Doug Meyer. Pursuit race time for the modified. Any spectator drag participants that signed up, head pit side with your card. We are Courtney goes to the outside of Mills for the third spot. Justin Courtney to the high side of Matthew Mills for the third. And Mills, the fourth, eliminated. Gets out of the way of the oncoming traffic. Todd Ripley in the double 0 car. He's sideways to the outside. In the double 0. Ripley in the double 0. Has been eliminated. Your leader, the 62 of Ron Day. Down to 7 cars remaining. 7 cars remaining. Donovan from the outside of Randy Smart. Donovan trying to eliminate Randy Smart. That's Donovan a little bit sideways here. Sunshine Meyer, the 31 car. Meyer in the 31. Looking to eliminate last year's champion. Ron Degg holding the lead. Green running second. Courtney is holding on those two in the third position. 6 laps in, 2 laps to go. 4 laps to go. 2 laps for Rick Thomas. Time to eliminate from action. To go. Day pulling away from a 110. Up Green, running third, Courtney, running fourth and Rosenberry. Tom Green reaching to run for the third spot. He'll look to do so in 4 of the outside of Courtney in 5, white flag. Last lap for Ron Day. He pulls away as he rockets off of turn number 2. And in turn number 3 comes to the checkered flag in his first win in a couple of seasons. Ron Day. Third, 4th place to the 12 of Rosenberry. 5th place to Randy Smart. 6th to Doug Meyer. Tonight, filling in longtime racing veteran here at Midvale Speedway, Ron Day. The 22 of Tim Lynn, the 0 of George Bowers, the 82 of Don Coron Jr., number 2 of Joe Reiner, the 131 of Tom Early, the 31 of Bill Onville, the 50 of Joe Oliver, the 6 of Mike Martin, and the 49 of Teddy Oliver. There are 9 cars. We will set this race up for 9 laps. One car is left for 2 race time. For the Pure Stock Division, Tim Lynn in the green 4. Side by side for third. Joe Liner goes to the outside of 4 on the floor on the opening. Wide headed to turn 3. Who will stay in? Who will be eliminated? Bowers is going to be out of Teddy Oliver just so Bowers is out of the race. So is Tom Early. Keep on rolling. Teddy Oliver looking to the inside of Martin back in the field. For the second spot, Mike Martin is eliminated. The 6 of Martin is eliminated from the race. Tim Lynn hanging in there. He opens the door wide open for the 82. Look out, the 2 cars of Reinert eliminated. Reinert eliminated. So is the 22 car Tim Lynn. 4 cars left. 4 cars remaining. The 82 of Boron, the 31 of Aville, the 50 of Oliver, 49 of Oliver. 4 laps in, 5 laps to go for the 82 of Boron. Boron finished second in the fast heat earlier. Can he win the pursuit? 4 strong vehicles still left on the raceway. We are halfway this time. 5 laps in, 4 laps to go. And Aville is closing. Close to the rear bumper now. The 2 car looks to the inside going into the 3rd turn. Boron closes the door. Aville checks up, gives him a little bit of room. We have 3 laps to go. 3 laps to go. See if he continues to open up the door. This time he's going to be okay. He has enough gas to keep himself in the 31 of Aville going into the corner. Aville closes. We got this time 2 laps to go. 7 to go now. Aville's in there. Boron tries to shut the door. Aville tries to keep on racing. Now he turns and coming off the corner. Cars left on the track. Here we go. Turn 4. Boron and Oliver. Oh, Oliver looks to the outside. Boron closes the door, and we've got a caution. We're coming to green off of turn number 4. 2 laps from the finish. We are underway. Oliver pulls to the outside of Boron, down into turns 1 and 2. Racing for this pursuit, race victory. Down into turn 3 we go. Bumper to bumper. White flag. Final circuit for Boron and Oliver. Oliver to the outside, down into the first corner. Will duck low, coming off the 2. Good move by Teddy Oliver. He pulls to the inside, down the back stretch. They go into turn 3. Boron's going to come up just the last side of this one to the checkered flag. Oliver picks up the victory. And another good second place run for the 82 car of Boron. Left a little bit too much room open. The veteran Teddy Oliver went high into turn 1 at that point. His plan was to drop low in turn number 2, and it worked out perfectly for the Canton, Ohio driver. Good run again for Boron, finishing second as we've got 2 more pursuit races to go. Then our spectator drag. The Whistling Motorsports, Stewart Flooring, PhilChalmers.com, Word of Light Church, and Scenic Wood Products. 49, Canton's Teddy Oliver. Division. Rich Dunlap, the number 50 car, starts up front. The The 157 of Tom Barrett starts second. 27 of Braden Sweeney starts third. 8 car of Jeffrey Orr starts fourth. Starting fifth, the 57 of Larry Ennis. And starting sixth, the 22 of Kyle Rector. He was the top qualifier tonight. 6 cars, 6 laps, or until there's only 1 car left. Green in turn 4. Sweeney looks to the outside. It opens the door for Jeffrey Orr. Sweeney hanging in there though. Still has not been eliminated. Going to be close to it. Still hanging in there is Braden Sweeney. Jeffrey Orr's good car actually getting up the ground now to Sweeney in the 27. Orr's car slow in the middle of turn number 2. Up front. 2-car breakaway by 2-car lengths for a moment there for Rich Dunlap, and now Sweeney in the 27 is eliminated. 57. Also eliminated by the 22-car Rector. 4 cars left. 4 laps left. Can Rector do it from the back? He's going for third now, the outside of Jeffrey Orr. For the third position, Jeffrey Orr. That car's picked up 2 feature wins this season. One with Jeff behind the wheel, one with Catherine. We are halfway, 3 in, 3 to go. And Jeffrey Orr in the 8 car is eliminated. 22 of Rector. Challenging down the 157 of Barrett. For the second spot. Barrett hanging in there. That was 2 to go. Barrett up the banking a little bit over in turn 2. Well, not a little bit, up the banking a lot. Slows the pace of Rector over in the second turn. That helps out Dunlap big time. And Barrett will now move over and let Rector by. Down the back stretch, the 50 car of Dunlap leading the way into turn 3, the 22 car of Rector closing the gap, but going to run out of time. They come to the checkered flag. Your winner, Rich Dunlap, second place to the 22 of Kyle Rector. Close second place run for the 22 of Rector. Picking up the victory in the Keister Implement, Eastern Ohio Sports Complex, Leggett Tire and Bucky Mowing, number 50. The winner, Rich Dunlap. Pursuit race in the stock compact division, the 151 of Chris Bloom. The 83 of Gary Gibson. The 0 of Tim Frederick, the 29 of Blaine Salisbury, the 50 of Dan Bucky, and the 21 of top qualifier Colt Bryan. Spectator drags coming up next. 151 of Bloom, 83 car of Salisbury. Green flag, turn number 4. 6 laps for the stock compact. Zero car, Frederick jumping the start down in turn number 4. Gonna be a Bucky in the 21 of Colt Bryan to the green. 6 laps for the pursuit. Salisbury to the outside of Frederick for the number 3 spot. Gibson running in front of them in second. Salisbury has eliminated the 0 of Frederick. He'll move over for the other competitors. They drop the road down 5 cars left. 5 laps left. As the battle for second continues, as Salisbury, the points leader, making his way to the front. Eliminated is Gibson in the 83 car. Gibson, the 83 eliminated. Down to 4 cars remaining. For the lead. On the inside, it's Salisbury on the outside lane. Salisbury for the top spot, and he now eliminates Chris Bloom. Down to 3 cars left. Bucky sideways running the second position. Colton Ryan running third in the 21. Salisbury, if everything goes well mechanically for that car, he should be on his way to another victory this season. 4 laps in, 2 to go for the 29 of Salisbury. In and 1 lap to go for Blaine Salisbury. Salisbury on the final circuit. Coming to the checkered flag off of turn number 4, Blaine Salisbury picks up the win. Second place to Dan Bucky in the 50, and finishing third, the 21 of Colton Bryan. Spectator drag time here at Midvale Speedway coming up here in just a moment or so, and then we'll move into our feature program on this June 9th program, brought to you by the great folks from Canton Auto Salvage and Frontier Tool and Equipment Rental, 2 of the great sponsors on a year-long basis here at Midvale Speedway. Your winner, Blaine Salisbury. 27 car, Braden Sweeney, winner of our feature last week, starts second. The 8 of Jeffrey Orr starts third, 57. Larry Ennis in that car to the outside. It's a 15-lap feature as we roll off of turn 4 for the green and 22. Your top qualifier record. Speedway for the big track compact feature. Side by side, and we've got a yellow. Yellow constant flag is out for the outside of that first row. Picked up the win last week, his first compact feature win. Picked up a few stock compact feature wins a year ago during his championship rookie season. The 50 of Rich Dunlap and the 27 of Sweeney, 2 former champions in compact racing at Midvale, coming to green, turn 4, and looks like a much better start. 50 car Dunlap just doesn't quite get going as quickly as the other rides, and it's a battle for the lead coming off of turn number 2. Side-by-side action in front of the field. Leading is Larry Ennis in the 57 car. His son Wes Ennis taking the second spot away from Braden Sweeney. Leading is Ennis second place is Wes Ennis. Running third, Braden Sweeney fourth, the 22 car of Kyle Rector, the top qualifier. Third position, Rector on the outside of Braden Sweeney. For the lead, Wes Ennis on the outside of his dad Larry. 6 laps in, 9 laps to go for the other 2. Over and sees him coming down the front stretch. Uh-oh, I better get on the move. Larry trying to hold off West for the lead. And the race win. It'll be 8 laps in. 7 laps to go this time for the 57 of Larry Ennis. Joining that battle, the 22-car Rector. Could get interesting in a real hurry. 9 laps in, 6 to go for Larry Ennis in the 57 car. Rector, the top qualifier earlier tonight, has closed on the top 2. He starts this race, and I think the 3rd row tonight. The Ennis cars were able to get out front quickly and build a lead up, and it's 5 more laps to go for Larry Ennis. Kyle Rector, Sweeney running 4th, Jeffrey Orr running 5th, Dunlap running 6th, Barrett running 7th, Walker running 8th. To go, 12 laps in, 3 to go, and it's a 3-car battle with the front of the pack. 13 in and 2 to go at the line this time for the 57 of Larry Ennis. Rector looking outside. Rector looking to the outside of Weston for the 2nd spot. White flag, final circuit. Final lap for Larry Ennis. His son Wes trying to hold on to 2nd while looking for an opening for the lead. Will he dump his dad? I doubt it. Coming off to the checkered flag, your winner, Larry Ennis. Rector 3rd. 4th place to the 27 of Sweeney, and 5th, the number 8 car of Jeffrey Orr. These compacts on Wednesday night will be combined with the stock compacts to run on our big oval for a 50-lap combined feature. There will be 2 credited winners at the end of the night, at the end of that race, but the Ennises take home the 1st and 2nd position. There's your 2nd place finisher, Wes Ennis. There's your 3rd place finisher. Was it? No, 4th place finisher, I think. Braden Sweeney. Decent little race. These compacts all turning pretty competitive times. Like to see that. As he pulls into the downtown Ford victory lane with the win tonight. There he is, your winner, Larry Ennis. Larry, get over here. You know, we want to be on camera up there. Mid-Vid Racing Video wants to get our nice interviews on camera. That's why we bring you here to the back of the car. Well, you haven't raced so far this season. You did tonight. You drove Mike's car here and able to hold him off and hold off your son there for the victory. Congratulations. That's something. I'm sure you have something to say. Come on now, not just a thanks, right?
Thanks, Mike.
So Mike let him race, and now Mike's probably like, man, you know, now my chances are even slimmer when I get back in the car next week to pick up a win. Now, he's had some problems with the car this season. Seems to be running good tonight.
There's still problems with it. My car will be back here in a week or 2.
Good deal. Be good to see it.
Thank you.
Larry Ennis. Very few words for Larry tonight down here in Victory Lane. Mike, over here. I mean, come on. Economy modifieds tonight. We're going to take a look at the starting lineup, starting with row number 1. On the inside lane, the Canton Auto Sales, PhilChalmers.com, number 5 of Canton, Ohio driver Justin Courtney. Picked up a third place finish a week ago. 16 of Bill Burkholder with a very good modified qualifying effort tonight, qualifying in 6th. He's driving the Your Pizza Shop, Bassland Machine, Dundee Machine, and M&D Design. 16, New Philadelphia's Bill Burkholder. Starting 3rd in car 00. Race late models will have several seasons in a modified this year. DNC Machine, Stepping Stone, and Trenton Service 00, that sharp-looking ride. And Todd Ripley. Starting 4th on the outside of row number 2, driving car number 12, the Rosenberry Towing Navigate ride of Alex Rosenberry from New Philadelphia. Starting on the inside of row number 3, the Adam Myers Podiatry, Shook Auto, Maslin Machine, Dr. Kurt Guerin and Andy Miller Podiatry car, Randy Smart, the points leader from Dover, Ohio. On the outside of row number 3, in car number 53, the Amaranth Fights Diabetes, Up Front Automotive, Bonnie's Engravers, and Wagner Fabrication car from Hartville, last year's point champion. That is Dave Dobbins. Inside row number 4, car number 31, your top qualifier here tonight, the All Parts Auto Care, Bob's Auto Sales, Macintosh Oil Company ride. He's from Canton, Ohio, Doug Meyer. Starting in the 8th position, car number 38 to the outside of row number 4, the Broad Run Cheese House, Glass Lumber, Federated Auto, Blake Tool and Die, Crocker's Lawn and Garden ride, Kevin McClintock. On the inside of row number 5 is car number 4 from New Philadelphia, rookie on the circuit this season, the Bison Oil Company, Kindle Motor Oil, and Dennison T-shirt graphics ride of Matthew Mills. And starting on the outside of row number 5, the car 110, another rookie in the division, All Parts Auto Care, Bob's Auto Sales, Macintosh Oil Company from Louisville, Mike Green. To our next row, the blue, yellow, and pink car number 11 from Canton, Ohio, Joe's Auto Service, graphics by Dave, Ida's Cafe, H&H Napa, and Ribco Steel car of Canton's Joe Usage. The number 15 of Greg Hull starts on the outside. Hull from Cy, Ohio, in the Rusty Nuts Racing. Alpha Heating and Cooling in Seven Springs Farm, number 15. The 82 of Tom Ertl from Massillon, Ohio. Ertl making his racing return this year. Longtime veteran racer over the years at Canton Motor Speedway and car 82. The 62 is Ron Day, his first race. In feature action, picked up a pursuit race win a little while ago. His first race in a couple of seasons for Ron Day. He's driving the Adam Stewart machine, the Stewart Flooring, graphics by Dave, Monk's Auto Repair, Oliver's Garage, and Canton Floors car. And our final 2 drivers rounding out the lineup, the number 2 of Lee McCreary from New Philadelphia, the M&D Design, Canton Auto Sales, Double Eagle Tattoos, and Car Automotive car, McCreary. Starting towards the back, didn't get a chance to qualify earlier, had some mechanical issues. And rounding it out, the 51 of Bill Wesley from Steubenville, Ohio. The Murph's RV Center Incorporated, Roger Winton Chassis, Quick Time Performance 51. First start of the season for Bill Wesley. Laps the distance for our modified. They're going to check turns 1 and 2 for some possible debris. 25 laps the distance. Green flag coming up with turn 4. Gonna have a yellow caution flag coming out. It will be a complete restart. The front field, Courtney in the 5. Burkholder in the 16 to the green off of 4. Ready for a restart, 3rd try. They messed this one up, somebody's going to the back. Courtney in the 5, Burkholder in the 16, coming over to the stripe in turn 4. Here we go, modified, 500 to win, 25 lap feature. Good restart, here we go. 16 and Burkholder on the outside now, the 00 car of Ripley. Ripley on the inside. Here comes Smart, winning all but one feature this season up to really wobbly back in the pack, the 15 of Holt, 51 of Wesley. Meyer up into the 45. Thompson slow up. Top qualifier, Myers been able to work his way to the track in the wall. One lap in, 24 to go. Courtney and Ripley coming to the green. Smart looking for yet another win. He's lost just one feature this year. Green is out. Ripley and Courtney side by side, and we've got a yellow. Courtney in the 5 and Ripley in the 00. They come over to that white stripe at the beginning of the front straightaway, and much better. Ripley and Courtney, they get together a little bit. They continue on. Here comes Flintock, trying to win the 5th. His car running well now. Ripley will lead lap 2. Courtney running second, Smart in third. Courtney is not giving up yet. Justin Courtney fighting back to the inside of Ripley. And Justin Courtney's about to take the lead back away. Justin Courtney is the lead. Ron Day trying to move up back to the field to get the inside of Ripley. Falling back to third, Meyer now, start of one, and Ripley Smart following close. Ripley has to get the outside lead. Kevin with one shot for fourth. Thompson with her fourth spot. Call for Justin Courtney here. We gave up the lead. Don't protect the line. The outside. 7 laps. Doug Meyer makes it 3 cars out of the inside. One side moving in forward. We've got trouble. Trouble down in 1 and 2. Leland Prairie in the number 2 spot. 7 complete. 18 to go. Courtney in the 5, Smart in the 17 to the green. Smart looking for yet another win. Doug Meyer will look for an opening, maybe make a 3-wide pass. Here we go. Good restart up front between Courtney and Smart, but Smart strong in that second lane. Takes the lead on to the second turn and goes out front. Ripley and McClintock for the 4th spot. Tires down the front straightaway. They keep on going in the right direction. And unfortunately, not going to be able to fix their rust anything because they use the same color. Ripley in the 4th spot. Here comes the 53 of Dobbins. Oh, McClintock got finally in the spot. Ron Day and Burkholder rubbing more than team down the backstretch. On the yellow, Thompson's flag is out. All of tonight's racing action brought to you by Canton Auto Salvage and of course the great folks from Frontier Tool and Equipment Rental enjoying the races from our patio here tonight. Frontier Tool and Equipment Rental serving the area of Custer Hall County located in Randy Smart. Oh, great hole. Sideways. Keep on rolling. Meyer for second, Doug Meyer for second of the inside. the number 2 position. Courtney trying to get to the bottom. Here's an opportunity. So Dobbins gets inside, down to 3 and 4. Dobbins up the track, rubbing feet, spinning around. Car was very he'll keep on moving. Meyer second. Dobbins in the third spot. Running towards the fourth time. Halfway, this time by. 13 laps, 12 laps. Yellow flag, 1 of Meyer up front. Row number 2 of Dobbins in the 53 and Courtney in the number 5. There are 11 laps to go for the $500 top prize. Will it be Smart? Will it be Meyer? Or maybe even Dobbins as we're underway? Meyer down into the first turn, looking good in the second groove. Smart goes up, makes some contact with him. Makes some contact down in turn 2. They go into turn 3. Meyer strong in the outside lane. Meyer not giving up yet though. He looks good in that second lane. Smart up the lane a little bit. Number 5 position, the 38 car of McClintock still continues to battle. Dobbins looking for an opening. Dobbins has the opening on the backstretch. Into the inside of Smart. Pushed off. They go down into the turn. Meyer into the lead. Dobbins for a second on the inside of Smart. Number 5, Courtney. 16 laps in, 9 laps to go. The 17 of Smart, the 31 of Meyer up front. 53 of Dobbins, 5 car of Courtney. 00 of Ripley, 12 car of Rosenberry coming to green off of turn 4, 9 from the finish, and Meyer get him again. Will hang on to it this time. Randy Smart loops it in the 17 car. Then Smart looked like he was going to hold on to it that time on the restart, then spun it. Coming off of 4, coming to green. 9 from the finish. Meyer, the new leader. Meyer, the 31 car on the inside. Dobbins, the 53 on the outside lane. Oh, Meyer pushes it over Dobbins on the back stretch. Dobbins drops in the line. 4 third. Courtney on the inside, Ripley on the outside lane. The number 12 car in Rosenberry. Third, 4th, 5th. They were very with them. For the winner of this modified feature, Courtney and Ripley in the second row, and Rosenberry and green in row number 3, Meyer and Dobbins in green. Doug Meyer on the inside, Dobbins on the outside. The engine number 6, Dobbins running strong in the outside lane. Meyer leading at the line, 7 to go that time. It'll be 6 to go. Down the back, Meyer closing the door on the 53 of Dobbins. Meyer and Dave Dobbins to the green, both looking for their first wins of the season. Here we go, turn 4, 6 laps to go. Into turns 1 and 2. Off of the second turn, Meyer off the track. Dobbins on the outside. Down to turn 3. 5 laps to go for Meyer. Meyer leading, Dobbins second, third place. Rosenberry in the number 4 spot. Randy Smart running 5th. Rosenberry on the outside of Cordy for the third position. Rosenberry slips back a little bit. Here comes the 7th Racing Mark trying to rally. Trying to get up into the number 4 spot. Doug Meyer heads into turn 3. Let's go to turn 4. The all-part auto care. Moss Auto Sales. Macintosh Road Company. Meyer. 4th place to Smart, 5th to McClintock. 6th place to Rosenberry. 7th to McCreary. 8th place to Hull. Macintosh Oil Company, All Parts Auto Care, and Bob's Auto Sales, number 31 to Victory Lane tonight at Midvale Speedway. Won at a lot of different racetracks, Columbus, Sandusky, Lorraine, some USA modified races, but just a win or two before this one at Midvale. To his credit, let's hear it for Doug Meyer. Well done, congratulations on the win tonight. This car, the best it's been this season. It looked a bit on the free side, but it looks like that's what it takes to get it through the turns. And that run on the outside lane you had was pretty good.
Yeah, I tell you, this crate motor deal, these modifieds is tough. You know, Brady's been on fire, and you know, they're just everybody's so close, and you got to be free. And it's a tough deal out here. It's tough. It's a big win, so it's pretty good. We had it. We worked hard all day on it, so I'm pretty happy.
Well, then it looks like you have the win locked up. Well, not win locked up, but you got the lead locked up. You take the lead, and then somebody spins out before you guys complete the whole lap, and then you go back into second, and it's like, uh-oh. Then you drop back into second. After that restart, it doesn't look like you're going to be able to get Smart, and all of a sudden he's spinning.
Yeah, you know, Randy, he's tough here. He's got it figured out. And to beat him on the outside is quite an accomplishment. So, you know, like you said earlier, you got to be free, especially on the outside. It's just it's tough up here with the top 4 or 5. Everybody's so close. So, good pass.
Yeah, good job.
Thank you.
Doug Meyer, let's hear it for your winner tonight in the modifieds. His first of the season. 82 of Don Boron Jr. starts on the pole of the pure stock feature. He's got 2 second place finishes tonight. Can he get a first place finish? He's going to look for one in this 20 lap feature. Starting second, the number 2 of Joe Liner. Starting third, the 13 of Bill Simcoe. Starting fourth, the 31 of Bill Aville. Aville has picked up 3 feature wins during the pure stock season. 50 of Joe Oliver. The 6 is Mike Martin. The 49, top qualifier, Teddy Oliver. The 0 car of George Bowers. The 11 of T.J. Barker. The 74 of Bob Passwaters Jr. The 22 of Tim Lynn. The 9 of Nick Harmon. The 5 of Vince Martin. The 131 of Tom Early. And the 75 of Passwaters Sr. We are rolling under green, and Boron goes into the lead. Great opening start for Boron. In the number 82 car, the Blindard and Aville are right there. And Simcoe not far behind. Boys at the top, running steer stock at the front of our pack already. Up front, Boron holding off Blindard so far. Aville there, so is the number 6 car, Martin. A lot of side-by-side racing throughout the pack. Martin running the high side, all of it outside lane right behind him. Blindard into the lead in the number 2 car. Boys speed is back in the field as Tim Lynn, George Bowers, Nick Harmon, and Passwater Sr. go at it. 2 cars here in the early stages of the pure stock. Mike Martin is on the move in the number 6 car. Martin on the outside lane. Joe Liner to number 2, leading lap number 4. Starting to single out a little bit, but that second group of cars is not. Passwater Senior car is running better now. Had a miss during qualifying. Started at the back of the feature. Teddy Oliver is up to third. Top qualifier Teddy Oliver up to the 3rd spot. Joe Liner's leading, Martin second, Teddy Oliver up to 3rd. Tom Early leaking fluid. 131 of Early leaking fluid. Early leaking fluid in the back of the pack. Your leader is Joe Liner, second is Martin, third is Teddy Oliver. Oliver looking for second on the outside now of Martin. Bad break for Tom Early. He sees the black flag now. We'll go inside. He's been leaking fluid the last couple of laps. Passwater pulled off on the infield for the second position. For the second spot, Teddy Oliver and Mike Martin stand there right on the rear bumper. Halfway inside. 10 laps in, 10 laps to go for Liner, Martin, Teddy Oliver. Holding on, Martin and Oliver right now. Martin looking low, Teddy Oliver on the outside. 4-car battle, George Bowers off the pace to 0. Bowers dropping off the pace in car 0. Side by side for second. Martin and Teddy Oliver, good luck for the number 2 position. Joe Liner got side corner. He has his hands full. Very quick. Competitors, veteran drivers behind him. What a good race at the front of the pack for the pure stock tonight. 6 laps to go for Joe Liner. 6 to go. The 9-car Harmon goes to the pit. Harmon to the pit. Inside. sideways is Liner. Heavy Oliver top there. Hitting contact. Martin goes up. Gets into Oliver. Caution flag will come out of the 6th car. The 6th car of Martin. 6th car of Martin got into the left. Six from the finish. Liner looking for his second feature win of the year. Oliver looking for his first. Oliver, last year's season point champion. Green flag. Eddie Oliver and Bill Abel for the second spot. They beat back a little bit. Abel and Oliver continue to That was 5 to go. That time would be 4 laps to go. 4 laps remaining. 16 laps in for the number 2 car of Joe Liner. Abel looking low on Oliver. Couldn't quite get in there far enough. Did Abel. He's still racing with Oliver for the second spot. Oliver's trying to quick before the caution, not so much now, and Abel does get a run on Oliver for the second position. Oh, into the wall hard goes Passwater, senior in the 75. 17 complete, 3 to go, coming off of 4. Here comes Liner and Abel. Here we go. Into turns 1 and 2. Liner looking good on the inside lane, take the half car length advantage down the back stretch. Liner holding it tight on the bottom. Abel runs the second group. Here comes Shimko. Shimko's going to get by Abel for second. Shimko into second. He's right there behind Liner. Martin making a run through the field, and now Tim Lynn and Teddy Oliver get together in turn 2. And that is going to bring out the yellow. In, 2 laps to go. Place your bets now. Will it be the 2 of Liner? Will it be the 13 of Shimko or the 31 of Abel restarting from third 2 from the finish? Good restart for the top 2 cars. Abel in the 31 right there. Oh, Liner got a little bit sideways on the inside lane. Like Martin made a nice recovery in the 6th. We're coming. So 1 to go. 1 lap to go. Final turn for Liner and Shimko. Into turn 1. Into the second corner. Liner looking good. Looks to be on his way to his second feature victory of the season. Abel on the inside lane. On the outside, Shimko coming to the picture. Abel fourth to Martin. Fifth to Boron. For the Pure Stocks, exciting racing action all season long. They've got a 50-lapper coming up this Wednesday. the Rushmore and Sons Concrete, Imagine Mission, Bucky Mowing. Absolute Machine Tools number 2, your winner, Joe Liner. Second one of the season. Wear Pure Stocks, time and time again this year, put on good shows. We've had about 15 cars each and every Saturday night. Tonight was another good one, good run.
Oh yeah, it's a good class, I like it.
It was a kind of a smallish invert. About half the field in qualifying was at the front, and then it was two car packs, and those packs were still side by side all the way through until about the halfway point.
Yeah, we come up through that traffic here about halfway, and we was catching up with the second pack, but they were all together. I don't know what to do to get this thing to qualify better. I hate starting up front. It's killing me.
It can't hurt you too bad.
No, it don't hurt, but they're killing me in points, and then I'm playing catch up the rest of the night.
You had to hold off the 31 of Avo. You had to hold off the 6 of Martin was right behind you there for a while, and then of course the 49 of Oliver. You had a couple restarts with some tough competitors outside of you.
Oh yeah, them guys are all tough. I mean, there's 6 of us that can win on any night, and it's a lot of fun. I love this class.
Let's hear it for your winner, Joe Liner. The 28 is Jonathan Ritter. The 63 is Rick Sibla. The 12 car is Bubba Smith. He starts on the inside. He was your top qualifier. Green flag, turn forward, 30 laps. Lots of racing in the late models. A couple of template cars up front. The invert for this race was a big one. 13, putting the fastest qualifiers deep in row number 6. Here we go to the green. They're actually in row 5 now. Ravens crossing the 13. Baker, the 0-2 down the back stretch. The first of 30 on the way. Willison in the 18 car. With the second. Snyder, Duncan with the third. Snyder back in his turnaround. out for the mishap. Mills flags the go-karts. Our modified driver number 4, he wanted to watch a late model race from the flag stand. Probably a little bit different from the go-karts he watches on Sundays, which the go-karts do race tomorrow in the afternoon here at Midvale Speedway. Ready for green, 4 laps in, 26 to go for Baker and Willison. The outside lane moving this time, and look out, middle of the pack. We've got trouble. Around. 4 complete, 26 to go. Willison looking for his 3rd feature win in a row in the late model division. Watch the outside lane, see if they can get around the 06 of Baker again. It was a little bit of a cluster down in turn 1 on the last restart. Here we go. 3 wide, Bubba Smith threading the needle. Leader sideways, down the back stretch. Miller has to check up to the 22. Leading. Third lane. Just trying to make a move to third. it off. To Schneider, 11th to Baker. Wild late model feature, just a couple of cautions early, then it really smoothed out a little bit. Long-time Main Event Racing Series competitor, 2010 Main Event Racing Series point champion tonight. Passing up the opportunity to go to Shady Bowl for the main event race down there, coming to Midvale Speedway to run with us in the Rosenberry Towing, navigate number 2, and it turns out to be successful. He's pretty good down at Shady Bowl. Comes off of turn 4 and to the finish line with the win tonight in the McIntosh Oil Company late model division. From the Cleveland area up around Strongsville. Had a really good run in the first couple of laps. Looked like he was going to take the lead on lap 4 before Costin put him to the inside. It boxed him in for a little bit. It wasn't long enough though, as he was able to get back out front and take the lead. Sibla was strong in the second spot, gave him a great challenge down the stretch. This is a former car that Jimmy Carter drove in the main event series. Then Johnny Jenkins drove it last year, and now it's with the Rosenberry team. Future car for Alex Rosenberry, Jimmy Carter driving it. In the meantime, let's hear it for Jimmy Carter. Well, Jimmy, congratulations. The last number of years you've run the main event circuit. Well, you passed up a chance to go to Shady Bowl tonight to race here with the Midvale late models. It turned out to be an okay decision. You picked up the win.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. We struggled earlier with this thing, and Johnny finally got it where I liked it, I guess. And yeah, I want to thank Rosenberry, all them guys, for asking me to drive it and help them get it going. I think it's pretty good. I think the kid's ready for it now.
This car, a little bit different than when you drove it a few years ago. You run different tires, different carburetor, more weight. How many adjustments you have to make? Probably different shocks too.
Well, it's a whole lot different. The carburetor really, and the motor slowing down with me used to being a 4-barrel. And I kind of overdrove every time. So it's kind of getting used to, but I guess it worked out. Congratulations. Thanks.
Jimmy Carter, the late model win tonight here at Midvale Speedway. Got our stock compact feature coming up. For Chris Bloom in the 151, the 133 of Don Boron, the 83 of Gary Gibson, the 0 Tim Frederick, the 29 of Blaine Salisbury, the number 50 car of Dan Bucky, the 21 of top qualifier Colton Bryan, and the number 12 of Corey Evie. This coming Wednesday, just $5 to get in the grandstands. $5 to get into the grandstands for anyone in the kids, adults, and senior age groups. Just $5 this coming Wednesday night. Racing at 8 o'clock. More info at midvalespeedway.com. We are underway for this 12-lap feature. Oh, look out. And he got her slowed down in time, I think. Bucky in the 50 car. Caution flag out for the 50. Yellow for the 50 of Bucky. And we're underway for the green. Green flag is out. Into the lead, Chris Bloom in the 151. 3 wide per second. That doesn't work on the small oval that well. 133 of Boron hanging on. We've got him sideways. We got him still rolling. We're still underway. And Salisbury comes to the top of the 29. I think he might have a flat left run. Salisbury's amazing streak of 5 for 5. Comes to an end tonight. He'll still probably have the points lead at the end of the night, though. as we get ready for green coming off of 4, the 151 of Bloom, the 133 of Boron will bring him in. 3 wide, the 0 of Frederick makes a good move coming off of turn 2. Gets to the inside of Boron. Or easy up on the high side. Gets back a little bit. And leading lap 1 is Chris Bloom. For the lead, Frederick in the 0 to the outside of Bloom. Frederick side by side with Bloom for the lead going down to turn 3. Bloom making his first start of the season. Frederick's driven a couple different cars early on this year. Bloom trying to hang on. He's been in victory lane before at Midvale Speedway on the big oval. He's trying to pick up his first small oval victory. 4 laps in, 8 to go, and that time of the line is the 0 of Frederick. Frederick just about to clear Bloom down the backstretch. He does take over the lead. Tim Frederick into the top spot. For third, Gibson and Bundy. Bundy takes third away from Gibson.